Yo, was the word. Back with another trade recap for week 14. Today's Monday the 30th, and this setup is pretty simple. I mean, the market gapped up during pre-market, and I didn't think it was going to rise any higher, so I got in where I could not too long after the market opened, and I bought some puts, aka bets saying that the price was going to go down. So the price went down a little bit, fluctuated, kind of went back up. But my exit was the blue zone, the blue line that you see over there on the map, on the chart. I figured that the gap would be filled. It didn't, so I ended up just closing a little bit under the orange line, which is the 200 EMA. As you can see right there, I'm up over a buck and change, and it starts to go back in the direction that I don't want it to go, and then I make my exit right there. So that's the first trade. You can see the price continues to go in the opposite direction, and I got out at a good time. Second trade is a continuation of the first trade, same SPY put. The price continued to go down after it went up, and I got out, and I wanted to just jump back in. And so you can see I was probably up as much as $10 during that time period, and the price kind of reversed on me for a little bit. So yeah, my loss for this was probably about $25, $26. I wasn't really willing to cut too much into my profit. You know what I mean? It kind of filled the gap, and I just thought maybe it could just go in the other direction. So I got out the trade. This trade here, or this trade, you can still see, we're still on the same trade. You can see that actually went up higher, so I definitely would have lost more on the trade. So I got out at a good time. This trade here was another interesting one. That same 200 EMA, or the orange line that you see running across the screen, is very important. You can see that it held as a resistance to the price a couple minutes before, and I got in at that entry there, which is right above the 200. There's a resistance level at the blue line above it. I thought it was going to go to that, but no, it went down. I set my stop at the blue line where it's at and got out real quick. Where you see that arrow right there. And for the last trade, back to the 200 EMA again, slightly above it. But once again, I knew, or I had a strong feeling the price was going to dip back down into a certain zone. So I got in and pretty much just waited for the price to go back down. My exit was supposed to be the blue line, or I anticipated it going down to the blue line, but I really wasn't sure, so I just played it safe, took some money off the trade, off the table, after it fell a little bit below the white line, which is my 9 EMA, and I got out the trade. So yeah, good for me. Peace out. You know what I mean? That's my P&L for the day. Quick 259, rounded off 260. But it's a good trade. I'm on par to making over 1,000 this week if I keep this up. And yeah, that's the recap. Real quick, nothing too long, drawn out. That's it. Thanks for tuning in and tuning out.